Hello, ladies and gentlemen, everyone watching. This is the report of the week here. If you can tell, this isn't a review. There's no little festive greeting, and doesn't look like a drink to me. I will say, however, things are about to get serious. And they are. Let's get our suit jacket off, because it's a very serious talk, I guess. Just call it. This poor, busted up, misshapen looking box right here. You see that abstract figure on the box here. We could only hope that that's the Colonel looking at us with those dead eyes. It's KFC. And if you remember, I kind of just talked to you about the those cookies, the whatever those was called, the Loft House cookies a while ago. This is kind of like that, but for KFC. I was at location today where I usually film the public reviews. I was out and about, and I was walking by KFC, and I saw a sign in front of them that made me get this. It said, "Popcorn chicken is back for a limited time." I knew they had the popcorn nuggets back for a while, but I didn't know how long they had the popcorn chicken back. 'Cause I loved that. I mean, I loved the popcorn chicken. You know, back in the day, used to go to KFC. I mean, this is years and years ago. Used to get the popcorn chicken always. I mean, this is, 10 to 15 years ago. I'd always go out, get the popcorn chicken, right? And it was good. I would get it repeatedly because it was good. So I thought, let's relive the good old days and let's get this. So I got it, brought it back. I've been picking away at it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not totally full here. Still some stuff in there though. And I'll have to tell you, I was a little disappointed. I really was. I really was. Made with delicious chicken, but named after popcorn. That's marketing gold, folks. That was from Colonel Sanders himself. And I imagine if he could see what KFC had become now, he'd be rolling over in his grave, honestly. But I don't think this KFC is really how he envisioned it. I don't think that. He used to go to KFCs and actually pretend to be almost a customer and personally critique them and criticize them and all that. That's aside the point, though. Fact of the matter is this. I remember, the popcorn chicken from here being good. And I get this. And the first piece of popcorn chicken that I bite into really, I think, reflects it all. It's this ball of breading that's full of oil, full of grease and oil, very tough and chewy, and that's it. You bite in, there's a little jet of oil shoots into your mouth. It's very chewy in texture. There's breading, and some poor chicken, if that is chicken in there, and just tons of oil. And I thought to myself, oh boy, yep. I wasn't even that surprised either. I really wasn't. A little disappointed, yeah. You could always hope, right, that it'll be as good as it once was, but you try it, and as soon as you taste that, as soon as you see that, you just know that's just a reflection of the whole thing. And it was. I'd say, you eat this, maybe one out of every 3 or 4 pieces was okay, but barely any of them were really reminiscent of how it used to be, how it just used to have this perfect crispiness to it, a little bit of meat there, but a good crispiness, not this ball full of oil, had like a good little saltiness and a little bit of there's a little bit of like a seasoning on it. I mean, it was very good, but nowadays there aren't too many in here that are like that. Maybe 1 or 2 that I've tried thus far that have that old style taste. And it's just unfortunate and a little disappointing when you're going around, you see that they might have brought back something, or you forgot that they brought back something and you just remembered now, and you go try it. And, you see how it's like this, and it's a disappointment. It's really not even the same product that they took away anymore. It's under the same name, but they made so many changes to it. This, that, and the other thing tastes so different, and it's really not the same thing that they took away. It's always a disappointment, I think. I think it is. Honestly, I do. I think it is a little bit of a disappointment when you're looking forward to something, you try it out, and lo and behold, it's just not what you remember. It's like a whole new item for the most part. Not an item of the highest quality either, but so be it. I used to, and sometimes I still do, especially depending on how this makes me feel. Used to call KFC, used to call it KFS, and I think we could all just make an assumption as to what the S in KFS stands for. Kentucky Fried Subpar Food, and that's just one word, subpar food, and it's how it is really. They used to have a standard. They used to have the 17 secret herbs and spices that they would uphold to, and just not the same thing anymore. Really, just I would honestly, if you want chicken, I recommend Popeyes. KFC just always disappoints over and over and over again to me. And, it's always a shame. It honestly is. But I think if you want good chicken that really won't make you feel awful in a little while, because I don't know how this is going to make me feel, but usually it doesn't make the stomach feel too good, if you will. Popeyes is probably the way to go, I mean, even they're not perfect, but still, you're guaranteed usually most of the time better quality than Kentucky Fried Chicken, unfortunately. It's just because Kentucky Fried Chicken is such a strong name that they have. That's what really keeps them going. KFC, everyone knows that. They're like almost the McDonald's of the chicken world. Kentucky Fried Chicken, everyone knows KFC, the Colonel. All around the world, and they do. But no, that's all. This is pretty much just a video form of just a digression about the chicken here. I just wanted to talk about it, and that's what we got. By the way, the price for this was $5, but it's popcorn chicken, right? It's delicious chicken, but named after popcorn. Now that's marketing gold, ladies and gentlemen. More reviews to come. This is the Report of the Week. See you later.